Thunder rolls through the gym. Neon hums above the racks. Chalk blooms like a white cloud. Floor grips firm like earth. Sleeves rise. Jaw locks. Focus tightens into a line. Limits are lies. Only numbers and nerves. Today you choose the truth or work. Yeah. Still stares back with the cold shine. You stare harder, feet set under hips, toes spread like roots, spine stack, ribs down there into the belly, knuckles rough. Gaze on the mark, one clean path, pounding up, no rush. Only from the room phase to a single beat. It is your breath, it is the count. Pain speaks in a small voice. You answer with calm power. Reps climb like rungs on the ladder. Step by step, tension lines the bar. You hold the line. Hear the rise, hear the echo. Every cell says go, every doubt says no. You choose go. Break the limits, break the limits. Drive the way through fear and fog. Break the limits, break the limits. Let courage ring across the floor. Break the limits. Bass hits the chest, brass cuts the air. Feet stamp the marching code. You are the code, you are the strike. Yo, you are the strike. Grip tight, hips loaded, bar path straight. No sway, no curve, just rails of will. Knees track clean, elbows locked strong. Core stays lit like a city at night. You cycle the breath up on power, down with control. At a plate, at a second, clock keeps moving. You own the next minute, you own the next choice. Sweat runs, vision clears, noise turns into rhythm. Rhythm turns into speed, speed turns into force. Force turns into proof. Strong hands, cold steel, warm heart, quiet mind. Now rise. Now rise. Break the limits.
Voices climb around your name.
Break the limits.
Walls fall back and light pours in.
Break the limits.
You move like fire across the set.
Break the limits.
Silence folds, snare rolls hard. Green light.
Your effort writes the record.
Slams, bass rips. You surge through foam and heat. Plates rattle and settle to lock when locked. Your will bends the iron. Your breath builds a mountain. Your ring stands tall tonight. Your name stands tall tonight. Breathe out slow. Break the bar. Hand on heart. Friday bows to your work.
Break the limit. Hard taps the rail of time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Scent climbs like a dawn line. Day opens with purpose. You walk the lane between racks, steps shore, head clear, plan on paper, planning blood and breath, warm joints, wake fire in the core, ankles free, hips loose, back proud, grip the bar like a promise, each cool, simple, each cool, real, drive through hills, keep path tall, stand like a tower, lower like a lift, return with control, you are building the road and walking it at once, strings rise, brass calls, room wide, and ceiling feels high, go beyond the line, go past the last safe mark. Friday crowns the brave. Raise your frame and claim your ground. Go beyond the line. Turn effort into light. Kick shocks the floor. Wave pushes through the ribs. Eyes locked. Diamonds around the lift. Kick shocks the floor. Wave pushes through the ribs. Eyes locked. Diamonds around the lift. Diamond on the lift. Diamonds around the lift. Add low, do not flinch, feet dig deeper, air stack slower, you climb the set like a cliff. 3 holds, 2 moves, 1 wheel, temper sure, no shaking hands, only drilling, focus bar, brushes the shins, bar kisses the thighs, bar rise, the minds, hands talk to shoulders, shoulders talk to hips, hips talk to heels. Teamwork, a muscle and mind. In the stand, in the lock, in the quiet grand. Steady breath, steady breath, steady heart, keep going. Steady path, steady path, steady heart, keep going. Go beyond the line, let the choir ride the hook. Go beyond the line, let the roof lift off the sound. Go beyond the line, open gates inside your chest. The room hushes, heart taps again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, 1, 2, ready. That's the mark, what's your next name? Kick shocks the floor, weight pushes through the ribs, eyes locked, the time is up on the roof. With this, kick shocks the floor, weight pushes through the ribs, eyes locked. Bills, 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 this is the flow wide. You sprint the final set, every fiber awake, every thought aligned. Go beyond the line, Friday becomes your launch pad. Go beyond the line, new numbers like a board. Go beyond the line, go beyond the line. Go beyond the line. You walk out taller than you came.
Clang echoes like a bell of war. Bass thumps on the souls. Lights cut a clean line. You stepping to it.
This floor hosts only courage, this rack serves only truth. Water ready, tower ready, mind sharper than chalk. No soft eyes, no lazy hands. Angel cast and with pride, move like a craftsman. Measure every inch, elbows tight, wrist straight. Bar sits where it should, not a millimeter off. Hit a breath, count a beat, deliver the rep. You do not chase hype, you put power with quiet cuts. Yeah, yeah. Grain of the sound grows, heat on the spine, knuckles flex, world narrows to a signal. No weakness, only form and fire, no weakness. Only grit and grace, no weakness. Only work that wins, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Drums hammer like a press, 808 shakes dust from beams. You're locked into the pocket, yeah, yeah. You were locked into the pocket, you surf, the pressure will calm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stack more plates, stand unshaken, eyes cold like winter, heart hot like summer ball. Leave the ground on command, hips drive back, braces cold, clamps down like iron bands. You do not swing, you do not leak. You channel, you direct, you write a clear line through space. Reps rise, clock turns gold. Strength shows in posture, strength shows in silence. Even the mirrors be slower, even the doubts run for the door. Yeah, yeah. Hold the angle, hold the depth, hold the focus, hold the promise. No weakness. Voices lift your stance, no weakness. Like crowns, you sweat, no weakness. Your name carves into steel, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Silence lands like snow. Soft phone keeps time. You lick dry lips. Yeah, you nod once. Tough choices build. Easy days. Easy days. Easy days. Easy days. Red flashes like a banner. Kick fires like a cannon. Yeah, you charge the bar for the last round. Yeah. Every cue hits, every inch counts. No weakness. Body clears the field for strength. No weakness. Every rep stamps the goal. No weakness. You finish with clean hands and a clean mind. Clan thins into a hush. Hush turns into peace. Yeah, you rack the bar. You walk out in the night.
A low growl wakes under the ribs. Air tastes like iron and sparks.
Knuckles feel heavy with heat. Lights dim to a hunter's dusk. Chalk lifts in a pale storm. Floor hums like a distant drum. A pulse crawls up the spine.
Inside sleeps a giant with quiet teeth that hates excuses and choose delay. And once proof, you roll your shoulders and listen. Hear the scrape behind the breath. Hear the chain rattle on no fear. Set the stance, plant the heels on his hardest gate. Bars back locked like a vault. The room narrows to a tunnel. At the end, wait still. At the end, waits a a test with no judge. Only truth and sound, this is not rage yet. This is building pressure, molten control. You count the cues, pass straight. Core brace stands like clamps, eyes fixed on the line. The riser climbs a thin line through fog veins like teeth, bear shadow and power combined.
Monster within.
Open the door and let it monster within. Tear down the walls of doubt. Monster within. Feed it work, not words.
Monster within.
Bass cracks the floor seams, steel bites into the palms. You drive through the weight, a roar rips free. Bass cracks the floor seams, steel bites into the palms. You drive through the weight, a roar rips free. A roar rips free. A roar rips free. A roar rips free. Now speed arrives, not wild directed. A storm with a map down smooth, up like a rocket. Every insurance, no slack, no sway, only rails of intent. Add a plate, add another breast, stack slow. You turn noise into rhythm, you turn rhythm into force. Sweat falls like sparks off the forge. The heart keeps time with the set. You do not chase a number, you become one. Armor grows from the inside out. The giant learns your name. It nods, it helps, it pushes with you. Two engines in one chest. Let it rise, let it guide the hands. Not the frenzy to focus, not the chaos to rain. Monster within. Light lands across your frame. Monster within. Crowd fades in courage stays. Monster within. You letting it obeys. Monster within.
Silence drops like a curtain. A soft echo prowls the edges. Then green light flickers. Power lives where discipline invites it. Yeah. Kick detonates in the chest. Snare slashes a silver line. Horn stab the air like blades. You charge the final round. Run the track till the iron bites. Carve your mark in the cold steel. Leave the cage open and walk out tall. Monster within.
Growl thins to breathe. Breathe slows to calm. Calm turns to quiet pride. The door closes but not locked.
Talks across the room. Dry arm shakes the light. Shoes grip the rough black road. Hands dusty white like battle sign. You roll the neck. You square the chest. You stare at the bar like a rival.
Rage is a tool, not a trap. Aim it, do not spill it. Focus like a beam through smoke. Knees track, true hips hinge, clean back, stack straight like bricks. Air down deep, hold tight. Drop the floor away, let the bar fly. By law, not luck. You can taste copper and grit. Good, that is the gate opening. That is the body saying yes. This is the hour for bold edges. This is the stage for sharp wheel. Let the drums count. Let the eyes burn. Turn animal into art. Notes climb in a hard ladder. Every step sparks. Every spark says now. Arcs. Every spark says now. Boogie the line. Boogie the form. Turn heat in the left. Kick crushes, dust, smoke, breath, slice clean across the rack. You lock and stand tall. Kick crushes, dust, smoke, breath, slice clean across the rack. You lock and stand tall. Add weight, edge closer to the cliff. You do not look down, you look through. Feet bolt to the ground, hands bite the neural forms. Awaken like wire elbows, snapping the truth. Bar travels tight to the body, ball rises like a sunrise with teeth. Breath pairs with motion, motion pairs with mind. Nothing shakes, everything drives. The mirror shows a fighter made of angels. Sweat writes a map on the skin, you follow it to the top. One more than finish with clean control. Keep the glare, keep the path, keep the promise. Let the music carry the ash away. Rage, ground by discipline. Rage, echo bounce off steel and bone. Rage, a furnace with the door you own. Silence. lands. A crack of sky answers. You nod once. Fire helps only when hands guide.
Wave after wave hits the chest. You surf the last set with ice in the eyes. Numbers tilt upward, time melts. Rage, turn storms into steps. Rage, write victory in short lines. Rage, lead a rack brighter than you found it. Thunder rolls away in the blue. The hum softens. Jews whisper on the floor. You walk out, lighters.
Heart taps the door from inside. Tap, tap. Then the bass lands like a hammer. The world shifts 1 inch towards you. Air smells like chalk and metal rain.
Yeah, blood wakes like a river after snow melt. Colder, hot in one breath, joints warm, tendons in your set. A box of clear rules, hinge, brace, drive, lock. Lace, repeat with honor, hands grip the bar. One's cooker, the hunter's calm. Eyes map the route, the silence down smooth. Up, ruthless, every fiber points in one direction. No leaks, no loops, only thrust. Summer return, you collect small wins in a tight jaw. Soon the joy weighs more than fear. A siren, the tone rises in circles. Echo answers from the rafters. The floor tilts toward lift. Berserk blood, let the flood power with the set. Berserk blood, ride the surge but steered away. Berserk blood, unkeys the heart and keep the brain. Berserk, 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 berserk blood, let the flood power the set. Berserk blood, blood power the set. Berserk blood power the set. Berserk, 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 berserk blood. Bass slams, a black stamp on time, place clattered and fall still. You lock the groove like a gear. Now turn the dial past calm, past warm into clarity of speed. Feet drill the earth, shins brush steel, knees track like rails, hips fire like pistons. Back holds the wall, core clips the spine, arms become levers of law. Breast sets the metronome, mother up you exhale, force on the down, collect it back. At metal, at courage, at a grin that arrives when work clicks. This is not chaos, this ancient thunder in a clean suit. You move with bright fury, you stop on command. You own the end of each rip. Calm rage, clean drive, cold eyes, hot heart. Grow it, growing out. Clean drive, cold eyes, hot heart. Grow it.
Berserk blood, choirs rise behind the roar. Berserk blood, light pours over the rig. Berserk blood, yacht line glows like a brand. Berserk blood,
Silence fills the room. Heart taps again. Wild power serves the patient hand.
kick sprints, hat ticks like sparks on steel. Sub shakes the ribs in the flight. You hit the final series like a charge. Every cue strikes clean. Every inch tells the story right. Berserk blood, run through the wall and shake the hole. Berserk blood, name etched deep into iron breath. Berserk blood, walk out taller than doubt itself.
Heart slows to a river's glide. Bass becomes a warm hum. Sweat cools into salt on the skin. You smile small and sure. The work is in you now.
Air cuts like a fang, lights thin the hunting lanes, chalk dust, hands like frost, blood thumbs a stalking drum, bark, blitz like prey eyes, knuckles mark the ground. Yeah, enter in silence, leave with proof that is the law out here. Hunger walk beside your heels, it wants a soft step. It wants the easy turn, to now you're playing stand, spine stack, lats flare, core locked like a gate. Hands bite the with cold intent, bread down into the belly, eyes narrow to a single thread, pass straight tempo, patient, no sway, no drift, only track and strike, blades clack like teeth in the dark, heat rises from both to jaw. You can smell fear, trying to speak you answer with movement. Voltage climbs the rails, skin hums with warning, sound sharpens to a line of light. Dominate on the set or feed the ground. Dominate
take the space and give it all away. Dominate, only predators earn the crown.
Drum kick hits hard, brass rips the air. You surge in the bar, yield.
Now pace changes from shadow to strike, from watch to see. Feet screw into the platform, hips low like springs. Back holds the wall behind her heart, up, clean, down, smooth, like a stillness, repeat. Add iron that require smile of control. Sweat tracks along the jaw, vision stays cold and clear. You do not chase, knows you carve a route through the noise. Reps stack like bones in the tower, each one a warning to the timid.
You are the weather here, others are just a break. Track the sun, read the wind, cut the angle. Finish the job.
Dominate, voices rise behind your run. Dominate, light spills across your frame. Dominate, incomplete and path secured.
Silence lowers its hood, a lone growl circles the rip.
Green light, green light, green light, green light returns.
Hits hard, brass rips the cab.
If you hesitate, you donate.
Wave slams the ribs, hats tick like sparks on steel. You launch the final series, every cue hits exactly.
Dominate, claim the rack and set the code. Dominate, write out your laws with your hands. Dominate, leave prints the timid cannot wash away.
Growl thins the breath. Breath cools the calm. Calm becomes a trail only you can read.
Exit like a shadow with full teeth.
Space paints a road under shoes. Lights click in time with the metronome. Hands dusty white like chalk moons. You nod to the groove and step forward. Every bar is a measure, every measure is a lift. You count not with numbers, you count with clean motion. Feet set, hip with toes turned just right. Shins brush the steel, knees travel like rails. Hips hinge and return back proud with our bend. Chest tall with our sway. Breath meets the beat, beat meets the drive. Step by step the song builds no souls. Only talking precision, only pocket you swing. Nothing you leak, nothing you lock and you rise. Pays bloom like a halo's ops. Thread the ribs, tempo kisses the edge of sprint. Muscle beats, let the rhythm carry strength. Muscle beats, let the groove hold form. Muscle beats, turn sound into fire. Kick it slow, so kick it slow. Snare snap, you glide through wine like a dancer with teeth. Up and stick, down and load. Pause in the pocket, explode on the click. At places is every note. Slow grass in your legs, bright symbol in your lockout. Metronome lives in your lungs. One breath for power, one breath for control. No rush, no drag, just time. Ownership, sweat beads like stars on the forearms. Mirror fades in the background, haze. Only line and cadence remain. You program victory in 8 counts. You replay until the body memorizes, yes. Then you write a new chorus with heavier ink. Time is a tool, tempo is a teacher. Trust the pocket, trust the plan, muscle beats.
Body bounce above that. Muscle beats, harmony turns to height.
Muscle beats.
Your frame sings in sleep.
Silence lands like velvet. A single roll climbs the spine. Ready. Own the tempo when you own the set. Sub opens the floor like a trapdoor. You fall into focus and rise with power. Hands lock, eyes burn. Nothing wavers, muscle beats. Groove becomes a ladder. Muscle beats. Every run clicks in place. Muscle beats. You step off stage taller than fear.
Names you have never spoken, promises you have always wanted. Lights flicker in the corner, air tastes like old stone.
Something ancient wakes in the mirror. It does not scream, it hums a duty and power. Hit once work, not noise, you give a stance. Feet planted like anchors in deep water. Back falls into a pillar, hands clamp the bar like manacles you chose. Breadlocks under the ribs, path maps in your mind. Down through fire, up through stone, no tremor, no tilt. Only command you look at the iron looks back. Two spirits agree to meet in motion. A thin line of tone glows under the skin. Fingers tingle, jaw sets. World narrows to a silver track. Live like you're possessed. Let the old power steer the frame. Live like you're possessed. Let the soul dry the steel. Sub tears the floor open. Horns blaze a bright sky. You rise as if pulled by ropes from the sky. Now the engine turns holy, not church, holy forge. Holy fire and order married in the ribs. Knees kiss the line, hips throw like gates. Core locks like a bolt door. Arms carve a clean knock through gravity. Breathe, rise the crest and crashes on command. A and air calm at the grin that follows perfect form. The mirror shows a stranger you recognize. A warrior borrow from a forgotten book. Sweat lines of collar like script. You read it and believe. Pressure becomes peace. Peace becomes speed. Speed becomes a seal on truth. I give the ghost a task. Give the test a count. Give the count a count. Spend the man. Live like you're possessed. Choirs ring across the rafters. Live like you're possessed. Light circles your shoulders. Live like you're possessed.
Every doubt falls quiet at your feet.
Silence presses close. A whisper repeats your name from far away. You answer by moving first.
Faith in form turns power real.
Kick sprints. Hat hisses, kick sprints. Sub drills the chest, you charge the last round with eyes like ice. Fire in sequence path holes like rails of light. Live like you're possessed.
Ride the pool beyond the mark.
Live like you're possessed.
If you're signing too cold,
Live like you're possessed.
walk out blazing like a brand across night. Whisper softens into calm breath. Calm breath cools the skin. Hands open slowly by resting quiet. You leave with heat still glowing behind the sternum.
Live like you're possessed. Live like you're possessed.
Some shakes dust from the rafters. He rolls off the floor and wake. Chalk blooms like a pale stone. The rock looks like a red flag. Your breath grows heavy and ready. Knuckles scrape the nerve with hunger. The ground learns your name.
You enter like thunder and tight boots. No smile, no noise, only work. Feet screwing to the platform. Shins kiss the steel, hips load like twin cannons. Back builds a living wall. Core locks the gate with iron teeth. Hands bite down and refuse to let go. Eyes cut an arrow, road through space. Down smooth, up ruthless. Pass straight as a spear. Reach, cue, click, see, inch pace. Rinse, sweat starts a map on the skin.
You follow at the higher ground. Fear tries to whisper, you drowning with emotion. You are the storm they warn about.
Voltage rises in the ribs. Echo rise the blood like drums. Loom bends toward the rack, now or never. Charge the weight and set the law. Crack the limits under hoof and horn. Leave the platform stamped with truth.
Some shakes bolts in the
hands that focus with colder eyes. Tempo tight, angle clean, no sway, no leak. There's pressure like granite on the move. Knees track like rails under a train. Hips fire and return. Back codes like a bridge under fire. Core refuses to blink. Arms pull in strict lines. Hands stay married to the grip. Breath times the assault. Up on power, down on control. You stack sets like bricks in a fortress. Numbers rise, noise falls. The mirror looks smaller now. The room looks yours now. You nod once, the bull inside lowers its head and drives again. Hold the lane, hold the depth, hold the promise, finish the charge. Hold the lane, hold the depth, hold the promise, finish the charge. Hooray, quiet crown your shoulders with light. Hooray, footstep drum of victory march. Hooray, iron boughs and path stays clear. Silence drops like a net. One deep stomp breaks it open. Green light returns.
Move first, then fear moves out.
Kicking ignites the floorboards. Snare draws a white line through time. You rush the last series with ice in the gaze. Everything lands, everything holds.
Mark this ground with your will. Pinned out to the wall with horns of proof. Walk off heavy and free.
Stomp fade into a slow drum in the chest.
Chalk drifts down like soft snow. You wreck the bar and leave heat in the air.
Awakes from the stands of your mind. Not for fame, for earned effort. Claps echo off steel and brick. You bow the head once, then raise the eyes to the task. Champion is a title made of small stones. You stack them while others talk. Feet set straight under hips, toes spread like anchors in wet clay. Back tall, shoulders packed, core locked. Breath heavy but honest, hands grip a clear promise. Bar path playing like a clean street. Down under full control, upward rising force. Reps click like gears, no grind for show. Only clean drive, only sharp stops. You own the pause, you own the surge. Every line looks built by an engineer with fire in the chest.
Strings at the roof, 1 inch. Light pours in, finds your stance. Heart settles into a steady drum.
Champion, not giving made a proof. Champion, stand tall and write the code. Champion, let the work crown your name. Kick opens the floor like a door to sky. Champion. Kick opens the floor like a door to sky. Kick opens the floor like a door to sky. Hats tick like sparks off a blade. You ride the wave straight to lockout. Add iron with the nod, add focus with silence. Knees track clean, hips explode and freeze. Back clamps the line, core bolts the spine. Elbows drop through air like arrows, but stay true to the rail. Breath sets the metronome of conquest. On the up, you punch the sun. On the down, you harvest control. You tally victories in tight boxes. Box by box, the wall rises. Doubt has no ladder high enough. Sweat writes testimony across the collarbone. You ready to smile? This is not madness. This is math and courage. On the tempo. Guard the form, honor the plan, finish the set. On the tempo. Guard the form, honor the plan, finish the set. Champion.
Fire widens the road before you. Champion, light bends around your shoulders. Champion, your calm becomes the anthem. Silence kneels.
Then a sharp cheer explodes like daylight. Your hands close tighter. Consistency turns sparks into stars.
Bass rushes like a river through stone. You cut the stream with a single blade of will. The final series locks clean. Champion.
Rise above the numbers and clean the ground.
Champion.
Hammer your mark into cold time.
Champion.
Walking steady with victory, breathing quiet. Ride, world thins to wind, within to breathe. You walk the second nod.
raw thins to wind, wind thins to breathe.
You log the setting nod, a crown no one can see, yet everyone feels.
LaLeLo rolls through dark air. Not far. Inside. Lights thin to 100 stripe. Chalk drifts like fog across a field. Bass tugs at the heart like a leash. You lift your chin and meet it.
Through beast eyes, the rack is a gate. Past it waits a valley, and new numbers feet dig like claws in the rough ground. Shins brush, still and learn the law. Hips coil with loaded patience, back stack, sky on bone core. Locks lightning under ribs, hands closed like traps with gentle cruelty. You look down the rail of fate, it is narrow and bright. Down you ride with quiet control. Up you strike with clear intent. No swaying forest, just a single hunting path.
Don't twist like wind in tall grass. Pulse marks time on the jaw. Focus sharpens until it cuts. Eyes of the beast.
See the line, no fear can bend. Track the lift through smoke and doubt. Take the mark and keep it. Sub rips a trench through the floor. Snare spark off metal edges. You hit the groove like a pound. Sub rips a trench through the floor. Spark off metal edges.
You hit the groove like a pounce.
I know without shaking breath. That pace without losing law. Knees glide like rails under a sled. Hips fire like hidden springs. Back holds like a bridge over fire. Core key just a storm. Arms translate mind in emotion. No prints in the palm. Lines pain knock softly. You let it wait outside. Vision arrows to silver thread. Breath threads that needle with calm. Reps con the tree of progress. Branch by branch with no slip. You do not roar. You operate quiet as a knife. Final flare lands on lockout. The stillness like the pause before a second strike.
Stare through noise, hold the lane, bite the target, finish the hunt. Stare through noise, hold the lane, bite the target, finish the hunt.
Eyes of the beast.
Quiet floats above the stars, light brings a bar like a halo of grit, claim the field with steady steps.
Eyes of the beast.
Silence lays down like tall grass and wind. A single roar answers from the ribs.
Go! Focus his fangs that never stop.